really know where they're coming from, but they're maybe about your soulmate. They're about your partner. This could be your person communicating to you, your future spouse communicating to you. So I think you guys are very connected. You guys could already be connected. You have a very high level spiritual connection. And I think just emotionally too, you guys are going to be very in tune with each other. And a lot of communication through telepathy and just feeling each other's energy. Like there doesn't even have to be like physical communication. This person could also be very empathic. So this person seems to have a very chill, calm energy, just very present. This person's very present, very self-aware, um, sort of conscious of their I think conscious that they are spiritual beings. So this person could be on a spiritual journey, spiritual growth journey, and just conscious that they are a soul in a body. This person is very emotionally connected, very connected to their intuitions, has psychic abilities, and is very successful as well. Like it's very successful, I think, in the realm of energy work, spirituality. Yeah, they're just very connected, very in tune. So this person is somebody who wants to be in a relationship. Okay, they like to be in a relationship, and is the type of person that is going to work on the partnership. So they're going to really invest the time and effort. They're going to really invest emotionally into this connection, because they feel such a strong connection to you. They feel such a strong soul connection. Like we're soulmates, we're supposed to be together. It's worth investing into this. So they're going to always stay optimistic about you guys. I feel they're not going to, like, if you have fears that they're going to leave you or abandon you or ghost you or just kind of go MIA, like a lot of people today nowadays do, this person is committed. This person is invested. They're here to stay. Um, with the lovers, with this Gemini energy, I feel like they're going to be very open about communicating this to you. They're going to be very communicative about that. Okay, so I think that this person is going to teach you a lot of lessons because you guys are soulmates, and they're going to make you realize, I think, your worth and that you deserve, like maybe when they meet you, you will feel kind of like you have settled in your life, or you've settled for friendships or situations, maybe toxic situations, a work environment that isn't helpful for you, isn't beneficial for you and your growth. This person's going to come in and really shine light on those unconscious parts of you and those shadow parts of you that you're not willing to see, and kind of show you that you can do better, you deserve better, you have more potential than just what you're allowing yourself to be. And this person is like a very optimistic person, your future spouse, and they're very wise. They have a lot of wisdom to share. They come through with a lot of a big imagination. They're a dreamer, right? They like to dream and they want to have the best in life, and they can really envision a bright future. And they love you so much. This person loves you so much that they really want to make you feel special and like you do deserve, and you can have, whatever it is that you want to have, and to not settle. So this person's going to really teach you these deep lessons. Yeah. And put you on a pedestal. They're going to kind of make you feel like, yeah, you should be on a pedestal. You are beautiful and amazing. And they have very, very pure intentions for you. This person's very pure and very pure at heart. It's that Pisces energy. That I just feel like this person's very romantic. They're a lover. We have the lovers and we have the Pisces energy. So they're very youthful and young at heart and free spirited and just kind of go with the flow. Um, but it's all coming from this pure place of just wanting to love you, wanting to provide, wanting to help, wanting to support, wanting to just live in that high vibration. This person does come forth with a pretty high vibration and pure, just like this pure, almost childlike energy as well. Very uninhibited and free, just kind of like free spirited. And we have soon. So soon might be an indicator for time for when this person is going to be coming into your life. So this person could be showing up soon. This is definitely somebody who you have a contract with. like a soul contract, and you will marry them with the devil. That is about contracts being bound to the other. I feel like this person's definitely your soulmate, so they're not just your future spouse, but the person that you're going to marry is also your soulmate. You guys are on the same wavelengths. You guys see eye to eye in a lot of things with this Two of Cups. You guys both are on the same page as far as, at least emotionally. Like, you guys both equally love each other the same way, love each other very, very hard. I think there's a very strong sexual attraction here with the Knight of Wands and the Devil coming out. So I think that as far as your intimate life, intimacy, sex life, all of that is concerned, you guys are going to, it's going to be very hot and fiery. And there's a lot of exciting energy, just a lot of sexual attraction here. And there could be some things around attachment or codependency that are going to be transformed and going to be resolved here. So that could be like the deep lessons that you guys are learning. But with the devil, I just feel like this person could be um very sexually intense, and the death card with Scorpio energy, just very sexually intense. And maybe there's the type of person who likes to try new things in the bedroom and isn't afraid to go dive deep into the more taboo things and the thing, the unconventional ways of expressing yourself in the bedroom and sexually. This person isn't afraid to do that. So they're definitely going to explore that depth, with you. And this is something that you're going to have to be open to if you're not open to it, because this person's very sexually intense. Okay. With that Scorpio energy coming through, your future spouse is deep, intense. They have deep, intense love for you, and they're not afraid to have those harder conversations, that they're not afraid to deliver harder truths. They're very analytical, and um they just see below the surface. They see below the surface, and they see the darkness. Like with the devil coming out, it's like they are aware of their own dark side, their own demons. And I think this is something that they come forth with to you as well, like just very communicative about this, especially with like this Neptune energy here. Um, they're very direct and open and aren't afraid to speak about the more darker parts of life, even, themselves, life, you, the relationship, fears, the things that trigger them, um, insecurities that they have, all of those things. So this is a very intense person, but they're also very fun with the Knight of Wands. I feel like they're very adventurous and spontaneous, a very like a go-getter. This is the type of person that is going to pursue you and go after you, ask you out. Um, and really take you on adventures, make you feel alive, make you like it's going to be a fun relationship, but also very deep and intense. And there's a lot of chemistry here, there's a lot of sexual attraction. I can't keep saying that enough. Like, there's just a lot of physical attraction, and there is an element of transformation here. So this person is coming through as somebody who has maybe transformed their own demons with the devil, has looked at their shadow with the little devil horns, and sort of addressed their deeper issues, childhood traumas, whatever it is that they were dealing with. I feel this person has done a lot of healing work and has gone through some sort of a transformation with the death card. And now they're more free, with the Knight of Wands, they're more free to be themselves, to pursue the dreams that they have, with dreams, like to pursue what it is that they want. They're more optimistic about life. They see the bigger perspective and the bigger picture. They believe in themselves. They have passion. And this is a person that follows their passion and works hard with this Capricorn energy here, really is diligent and structured, and works really hard. And also with Scorpio energy, they stay really fixated on a goal. Like, if they have a goal that they want to pursue, they don't stop until they get there. And they almost become obsessed with it. Like, they become like it, just totally immersed in this goal, whatever it is that they want. Um, and I think that they do have like a goal or a priority to attain wealth or to make money, with the Ace of Pentacles. So like, financial and material, physical abundance is important to this person, and they do work hard. They're a hard worker, and I think that they really do are passionate about building a stable home life and building even a stable relationship, but just having money, right? Like having a stable financial independent life. Um, so that is something that's important to them. But this person is also very much desiring a committed relationship. Uh, because I mean, some people they're not really into that. They're like, I just want to be free. I don't want to be tied down. I don't want to be in a relationship. This person does, and they could get a little bit possessive at times as well with the devil and the Scorpio energy with the death card. That it tends to be a trait of those energies. They could be a little bit jealous, a little bit possessive, kind of wanting you all to themselves, is their little treasure, is your little gift, their little trophy. But because this person seems to be more emotionally mature and evolved, I don't think that it's like in an unhealthy way. I think it's more in, I guess, in an endearing way, like, you're all mine, like I want you all to myself. And they'll make every effort to make that happen, because they think that you guys are the same. You guys are one. You guys are on the same page. You guys have very similar interests, similar goals in life, similar dreams. You guys are on the same page about how you feel about each other. There's a lot of good communication here, a lot of insights and inspiration when you guys do talk and communicate. Yeah, this person is definitely your future spouse, is definitely about building their wealth, and this is something that they are really focused on and are really actually good at. So they're perhaps by the time that you meet this person, they are going to be so well off financially that they are going to be really generous with what they have and giving you, sharing some of their resources with you, sharing their wealth with you, sharing, or just buying you a lot of gifts. That could be their love language, is gift giving, just giving you gifts, making you feel special in that kind of a way. Because it seems with the Nine of Pentacles, they could even be retired when you meet them, to whatever age, it doesn't matter. But it could be that they are doing so well financially, or maybe they have their own business or something like that, where they have investments or they run things where they are sort of able to just chill and celebrate their abundance. Because that's what the Nine of Pentacles is. It's like the hard work is done, and now I have I've attained my success, and now I'm just here sort of enjoying it. And that's kind of what they're doing. So maybe that's something that you guys will do together as well. So even if it's not something that they are like coming forward when in the energy of when you meet them, maybe this is something that you guys will attain together, is having that independence, that financial freedom, within your marriage. And then with the King of Cups coming out, this is again Scorpio energy. So this person is a deep lover, a healer, even psychic, intuitive, very emotionally mature. They are very, very stable, emotionally stable. So and emotionally independent and intelligent, high emotional intelligence. So I feel like this person, when they tell you something, like how they feel, or whenever they express their emotions to you, or their intentions with you and what they want with you, they're not flaky. They're not going to back out. They're not going to that's what I was saying. They're not going to abandon you. They're not going to ghost you. They're not going to go back on their word, or they're not going to change their feelings, because like you do have some of those people that are like, one day they love you, the next day they don't, depending on their mood. Um, this person, it's like once they fall, they are in love. Like they are in love and they're committed and they're there. Like the Ace of Pentacles, like they are here, solid. And this is also could be asking you like to marry them, because it's coming out twice. So this is kind of like, here you go, like here, or maybe you, if whoever asks whoever, but it's just like an offer of, yes, I want to marry you, and that's what this could represent, as well as coming out twice. So this person is definitely going to be sure about wanting to marry you, um and offering their cup of love to you, and you obviously being on the same page of offering your cup of love to them as well. And they are going to love you. They're going to have a lot of deep love for you that's not going to go away. It's not going to be fleeting. It's not going to be temporary. It's not like just because they feel good about you, they love you, and then when shit hits the fan, like they're like out, they're there. This person's committed. Like they are committed to you. um Okay, so this is celebration, this is recognition, this is acknowledgement. with that pedestal energy that was there as well. I think that this person's definitely going to see you as a very special person and going to acknowledge you and recognize you for your own success. So if you have done something amazing in your life, or even just being who you are, this person's definitely gonna admire you and think that you're amazing and very special, kind of put you on a pedestal. In their eyes, you're gonna be everything, right? This could also mean that you guys in your marriage, you guys have um for some reason you guys will be recognized by the public. Um or in the public eye in some way or on stage in some way. There's going to be some sort of acknowledgement for your skills, your hard work. So I don't know if that's like you guys starting a business together or you guys just being famous together, or I don't know, in some way, shape, or form being recognized by other people. So that could be part of your relationship and your marriage. Yeah, maybe for like the hard work that you guys do with the Eight of Pentacles at the bottom. This is about mastering a skill, using your creative, artistic abilities, and maybe sharing that with the world and being recognized for that. So that could be something that is part of your married life together. But I think it's going to be very passionate, very successful, victorious. There's a lot of celebration, a lot of good energy, a lot of chemistry and passion, and a lot of work. Like there is this like very committed to your jobs, committed to work, and also committed to the growth of this connection. Because the Eight of Pentacles is about focusing on um just being really focused on mastering something, right? Like mastering a skill. So this could also be with self-development, like mastering your own selves and becoming your best selves, or even just working through your blocks in your relationship and getting to that place of success, because you're both going to be putting in the effort and the energy to have it get to that point. But also this is with work, like you guys are going to work hard, and there is some sort of gift or skill that you guys have, or one of you has, that you're going to master, and I think you guys are going to make money off of it with the Nine of Pentacles. You're going to have abundance, you're going to be successful, you're going to be able to celebrate your hard work and your successes, um and gonna kind of have a life of luxury. I see that you guys are going to be able to live a life that's comfortable, luxurious, stable, especially physically, financially, um, and passion, a lot of adventure and passion in your married life together. Perhaps a lot of travel as well. Dreams. You guys are going to fulfill a lot of your dreams together. And I think this is where that you deserve better energies coming through, because maybe like you and I'm saying you because I mean, it could be you doing this to your future spouse, so we could reverse the energies or whatever. But I feel like this person is going to make you realize that you deserve a better life than what you're living. Like the life that you think that you um can have is and doesn't even come close to what you can actually have. And so this person is really going to show you what is possible, what you're capable of, what you guys are capable of together, what you guys can accomplish together. And you guys are really going to put your minds, your hearts, your skills, your passions together to create something new with this Ace of Pentacles coming out twice. Maybe because you're going to start a business together, start something new together that's going to grow into a lot of abundance, and you guys are going to be recognized by a lot of people for that hard work. And so you're going to be like, yes, I maybe didn't believe in myself, or I limited myself in some way, but because of my person, this my soulmate, my future spouse, they really made me realize how amazing I am and what I can accomplish in life. And so you really step into your power there, and there's a lot of physical abundance that comes from that for both of you. So that is what I have for who you are going to marry. This seems like a very beautiful relationship, a really nice person. Let me know if you already know this person in the comments below, if you've already met them. And yeah, I wish you all the best. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. So if you chose this Amazonite, this is going to be a reading all about your future spouse. Basically, who are you going to marry? So we're going to pull some cards on who this person is, their personality, what they're like, and then also like what your connection is going to be like, what married life with them is going to be like, and just anything else that wants to come out. So you chose the Star card. And I believe that there's a reason that you were drawn to this card. So the energy of the Star card is basically a wish fulfillment. So I feel like the person that you're going to marry is going to be a wish fulfillment for you. It's going to be something that somebody that you have been wishing for and dreaming about and just kind of like visualizing and like, yes, like this is the type of person I want to be with. That's kind of similar to pile one as well. But I just feel like, yeah, it's somebody that you have been manifesting even or dreaming about or just asking the universe for, you know? And I feel like this person, whoever it is that you're going to marry, it's going to feel like the stars are aligning or have aligned with perhaps how you guys meet or how you guys come together, or even just your relationship as a whole is going to feel kind of divine and kind of like the stars are aligning, like the universe is working in your favor. There's a lot of help from the energy realms, your guides, the universe, you know, the divine, whatever. There's just a lot of support. And it's just a very spiritually connecting relationship. And there might also be some sort of distance. This is Aquarius energy, by the way, but there might be, sorry, I'm just fixing. There might be some sort of a physical distance between you guys when you meet. So that could be something um, that stands out to you. The person could also be just very progressive in their thinking, kind of unique and in who they are, very authentic, kind of just free to be themselves, wears, you know, clothes that just kind of like beats to their own, the rhythm of their own drum. Okay, who is Pouch to Born to Marry? Okay, we have Leo, the lover. So they could be a Leo, but this person is a lover, and then we have Sagittarius, the Voyager, at the bottom. A lot of fire energy with Leo and Sagittarius coming through. Um, this person's very romantic, kind of dramatic too. This person, your future spouse, could really enjoy a lot of attention or being in the spotlight. They could have very powerful energy, very strong energy, a strong personality, strong opinions. They just like you can't miss them. Like they shine, they're radiant, they stand out, especially with that Aquarius energy with the star. Yeah, the star, it's like they shine so bright, and Leo being ruled by the sun. So this person has a lot of fire, warm energy. Yeah, very warm personality, but big, like big energy. And this person is also a lover, so they like to give attention. They like to make you feel good. Your future spouse is going to be very affectionate with you and very attentive, very all about you, making you the center of their world, telling you how much they love you, telling you what they love about you, giving you attention, giving you affection, words of affirmation, physical affection, like just touching you all the time. Like that's that Leo energy. I feel like that's kind of, they're going to make you feel really special, but they also will want to be made to feel special as well because they enjoy the energy. We have wisdom. Okay, so this person has some wisdom. They're wise. Maybe they're gonna teach you something. Happiness. And they're happy. They're wise. Yeah, with this Sagittarius, this is seeking wisdom. So seeking a higher truth, seeking higher knowledge. So this person could really like to learn higher truths, like maybe be really into philosophy, religion, spirituality, or just learning information and becoming more knowledgeable in whatever area that they like or that they enjoy. With the star being Aquarius energy, it's like I said, it's very actually intelligent energy, very good communicator, and kind of an innovative thinker and or like an original person. So they go to their own like rhythm, like they follow their own truth and they don't follow the crowd. That's kind of your future spouse's energy. And then we have also Aquarius under this and the innovator. Didn't I just say that? Yes. Let's see what they say here. Unique, liberal, humanitarian, free, radical, eccentric, diverse, futuristic, utopian. Yeah, that's kind of the energy of your person. And then with the Sagittarius, so this person really likes to travel. Your future spouse is really into and travel, but also just adventure and voyaging. So like even if it's not like traveling the world, but it's going on little adventures in your neighborhood. Like, well, let's go to let's I don't know, just random spontaneous things, you know. Let's go to the store real quick and let's I don't know, just like go to a store we've never been to, or let's take a drive into the other side of the state just because we want to. I don't know, this person is just like very spontaneous and adventurous and likes to move, likes to travel. They like speed, and they're very fiery and passionate and in touch with their body, and they seek wisdom, like they seek a higher truth, a higher knowledge. They could be a teacher. Okay, who will pile to marry? Who is pile two's future spouse? So we have romantic feelings and passion. Oh my gosh, look at all that romance, passion energy. That's complete Leo energy here. So this person is definitely passionate, romantic, all about taking, going on dates and doing like little cute lovey-dovey things. This person is not afraid to show their feelings and emotions and to open up about that and to share their heart, open their heart to you. Whether they're a guy or a girl, it's just like this person is very free to love and very expressive. So, um, if you're looking, if well, this is your future spouse, but like if you're looking for someone, the start part said this is who you're looking for. But if you're looking for someone who is very expressive and isn't like, well, I know Aquarius energy is a little bit more detached emotionally, but with all of this other energy coming through, I'm like, no, that overrides that. This person is very expressive with how they feel and what they love about you. And what they, how, with their thoughts about you, their opinions. Um, this person doesn't hold back. Okay, they give, like I said, they give you a lot of attention and affection, and constantly tell you and compliment you and affirm you and validate you and kind of just point out things that they love. That's what I'm saying. Like they're very expressive. So, and they're very expressive with what they're passionate about and even passionate about with you. So I hope you like that. I hope that that's like what you're looking for, because this person is not going to be short on that. And I mean like in abundance is gonna come. This person's very sensual and passionate. You guys will have very strong chemistry. Um, yeah, this person's a lover. They're very romantic, and they're gonna enjoy a lot of passionate, romantic, lovey-dovey, sensual times with you and adventures with you. Let's see what else. Who will pile to marry? Who is pile to? This person's a very happy person. Like they have very good positive energy, happy go lucky energy. Um, they have depth to them because of this wisdom card in Sagittarius, but overall they're just coming through as just a very happy, bubbly, just expressive, joyful person. Okay, we have divine order and focus on yourself. So maybe this is kind of telling you right now that you're gonna meet this person, your future spouse, but that it is going to happen in divine order. And if you're not meeting them yet, and if you are maybe, let's say, frustrated with the process, it's kind of saying that everything that is happening needs to happen in this order, in this time, in order for this to come together perfectly and when it's ready, for the stars to align. So right now what's happening is the stars are aligning, and things are in motion, things are brewing, things are manifesting behind the scenes, and just trust that. And in the meantime, focus on yourself, focus on your own joy, your own happiness, your own health, your own growth, your own healing, your own just whatever. And don't put too much attention on, meeting this person. We also have codependency here at the bottom. So, addictions are affecting your romantic life. Maybe this is right now codependency, some sort of dependency on meeting your future spouse, and somehow maybe you think like, oh, once I meet my person, I'll be happy, or I can't wait for this to happen because otherwise, like, I can't relax, or I'm not happy by myself. So there's some sort of codependency here that maybe needs to be addressed, because then we have break the pattern at the bottom. So focus on yourself and break the pattern. So maybe the pattern is codependency, maybe depending on other people to make you feel a certain way, or to provide for you, or make you feel loved, right? And that's ironic because this person that you are going to be with is a validator. Like, they will validate the shit out of you. You know, they are going to tell you you're beautiful, you're amazing, you're smart, you're special, you're perfect, you're mine, whatever. They're going to validate you. So you're going to have that. Like, don't worry. But maybe the journey to getting that is for you to first validate yourself and learn that you don't need to depend on your partner to make you feel whole and to make you feel happy or to make you feel beautiful or good enough. Your journey on the way to meeting them is to learn to do that for yourself. And ironically, when you learn to do it for yourself is when the stars align, and now you have this person who's also going to validate you. But now you are not dependent on this, you're not codependent, you're not depending on them for your happiness, and that becomes toxic, right? And then you're like almost needing it and clinging to their validation, but now it's flowing freely. Now it's just coming in and you're receiving it happily and you're not depending on it. You're just like basking in it. You know, you're enjoying it. You're able to enjoy it now instead of clinging to the compliments and the validation and the acknowledgement, because this person will give that to you. But I think maybe your journey is to give that to yourself on the way to meeting this person. Um, so that could be like the pattern that you're breaking there. Okay, let's pull some more cards. Let's see. Who is pile two going? Who is pile two's future stops? We have the Emperor. That would be like the husband part, literally. The Divine Masculine. We have the Five of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the Moon, and more. There's one more. Who is this person that pile two is going to marry? Tell me more about their future spouse. Okay, two more. Temperance and the Justice. Wow. 10 of Wands at the bottom. Okay, so here we have Aries energy, the moon as Pisces, Sagittarius, and Libra. So those could be significant, you know. Um, okay, so who is this person? We have the Five of Cups, the moon, healing. Well, with the Emperor coming through, I feel like your future spouse is going to be a source of stability in your life. They're going to bring a lot of structure and stability and just loyalty. They're very dependable, loyal, committed, trustworthy. Um, you could really rely on this person, okay? Especially when it comes to being your spouse, you know, as a spouse, like what a spouse is supposed to do, whether a male or female. This is masculine energy, but with that energy comes like, you know, kind of like the provider, the protector. This person is going to take care of you. And this is why maybe codependency is coming up as well, because like don't rely on this person too much. And learn to, you know, have and maintain your own independence, because this person has a tendency to be such a lover, such a provider, such a protector, such a take care of you person. We have Libra energy, such a people pleaser, you know? So maybe you can fall into the trap of just like letting them just do everything for you and take care of you. Whereas like you need to learn to take care of yourself, you know? And that could be like something that you guys are overcoming, or you are overcoming within yourself and through this relationship. Um, but I think that this person's very balanced. Balance is coming to very strong with temperance and justice. So this person is very emotionally balanced and really prefers harmony, like harmony in a relationship, harmonious relationships. And I think that with these cards here, with the Five of Cups, this person has had, there's some sadness here to this person, and they have gone through some sort of an experience in life where they had to grieve something. There's been, I see a lot of crying, sadness, disappointments, maybe failures, maybe relationships that have failed. It could be romantic or platonic with family, friends, whatever. And just things that haven't worked out that really have made them sad, and they've done a lot of crying and sort of deep diving into their emotions, very emotional. There's this person, I mean, it's coming through in the 6 cards that describes your person. So this is apparently a really big part of their life, something that happened to them, or who they are. Um, so this person is very emotional when it comes to things, right? They have a very strong emotional reaction. Um, and it's almost like it's either they're really happy or they're really sad. And the moon is, it's cyclical. So it changes very quickly. So maybe this person's mood changes very quickly. Like one moment, like they're really expressive, right? So like that's good or for better or for worse. Like they're really expressive about what they love, but maybe also about what they hate or what makes them unhappy. But they don't hold back on that. So like with the 5 of Cups, it's like, yeah, they could get really sad sometimes and really be in their feels. And then they can also be really, really happy and vibrate at that high level with the 9 of Cups. And I kind of maybe feel like they go back and forth. So this person is coming to is a little bit emotional. They're emotional. They could be moody, emotionally moody, kind of emotionally up and down. Oh, and maybe that's why. Okay, maybe that's why Temperance is here, because emotional balance. This person is something that they're learning, something that they're working on because of this like moody nature. This is Cancer energy to me, but also Pisces. But because of this emotional nature, they really try to temper it. They really try to balance it out and have that emotional stability so that they can have a harmonious relationship with justice, so that they can have this beautiful balance and stability, right? Stability and the connection with the Emperor, stability. So that's just something that, yeah. And so with the 10 of Wands, it's a heavy burden. So they're working through something like a heavy burden that they have to let go of in order to have this 10 of Pentacles, happy, abundant sort of family ending, legacy, wealth, a stable household, something that they have to let go of, walk away from that is not emotionally fulfilling. All right, let's just see. Tell me more. Tell me more about who Pile 2 is going to marry. Tell me more about this person. Who is Pile 2's future spouse? You have the Page of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, Judgment. Well, the 5 of Pentacles. Hmm. This person could be younger than you, and they could be an air sign, a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. That's possible. They could be younger than you, but it doesn't have to be that. This person is a communicator. Like I said, they express what they feel, what they think. Like they don't hold back. They're kind of like a child when it comes to that. Just very talkative and expressive. A lot of Gemini energy too. Um, the Wheel of Fortune and Judgment. So there's this turn of events here. There's this turn that you're, I don't know, some maybe this happened in this person's life, or maybe this is how you meet them, or that's the relationship or something like that. But it's like this unexpected, yeah, divine order, maybe like this unexpected change that happens in your relationship, or before you meet this person in order to meet them, where things just kind of align. This is about divine timing, divine order, going with the flow. It's a sudden, unexpected change, good news coming in. Yeah, good news, like news coming in, like communication. So I don't know, maybe you meet them online or on a dating app or somewhere where you guys are talking a lot on the phone, because this is about online communication, a lot of back and forth communication. Maybe that's how, like, there's distance between you. Yeah, distance, because the Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius energy, and then we have Temperance. So maybe this person was far away from you, and you feel, yeah, like isolated, left out in the cold, kind of like abandoned, lonely, maybe lonely, like you guys aren't living next, like close to each other. And so you're doing a lot of communicating via the phone. And then you guys, like, there's a change of events, a turn of events where like you have this travel. It could be travel. You guys travel towards each other and you have a second chance judgment of like, okay, now, like now it's time to be together. Oh my gosh, look, the Empress and the Emperor. It's time to unite. It's time for these souls to unite and have this new beginning and this passionate beginning for this divine union of lovers. Yeah. Okay, so this that's what this is telling me. This is telling me you're meeting that and I told you like whatever wants to come out is what's gonna come out. So this is what wants to be communicated to you, pile two, is that your relationship is going to very likely be long distance, or maybe you guys just won't have a lot of time, physical time to spend together. So maybe sometimes it's going to be very sad and sometimes very happy. And there's a lot of emotional ups and downs because of that. But this person is committed and is loyal and is here to stay. But there's some patience with temperance, there's healing, there's time, there's divine timing that has to go by. But then there's justice, right? You get that, you get what you deserve, like you get that beautiful relationship. But it just might take some time for you guys to maybe live together or move towards each other. And like kind of the universe is taking control over this with judgment. It's kind of the universe is saying like this is the right timing. So you just kind of have to trust in that. Let's see anything else. Okay, final messages for pile two. Who are they going to marry, or what else you want them to know about Mary's life, even? So we have the Ace of Cups. There's going to be so much love being shared in this connection. This person's going to really, really love you and adore you. And emotionally, you guys are really, you're going to be really fulfilled emotionally. This person has an abundance of love to give. I mean, that is coming through so sure, like so powerful. That message that this person is a lover. They have a lot of emotional energy, emotional space, like they just want to share everything. They want to share their feelings, their heart, their vulnerability, and just be super exposed and like they don't care, you know. And then we have the Knight of Wands. Yeah, so a lot of passion. A lot of this person's very passionate about you, very excited. There's travel again. Like there might need to be travel here between you guys. Yep, to the Chariot. There's definitely travel towards each other, but this is traveling towards victory. This is Cancer energies, Emperor at the bottom. Um, yeah, this person's definitely determined to have you and to just share their passion and their love for you. This person is full of passion and love. So fire and water energy is what's coming through mainly. There is some Gemini. Well, okay, that's a lot. There's Libra, there's Aquarius, Gemini. Okay, so air signs. So we have a lot of fire and a lot of water. Not a lot of pentacles, not a lot of like that grounded energy. Spirit is more like emotional, um, fire, you know, and not so like I don't want to say not stable because like they are the emperors here, but maybe that's your energy. A lot of times when this energy shows up in a reading, it's like the counterpart is the more like grounded, stable one, like the more practical one, logical, and like, okay, well, let's think things through. Let's not just impulsively go and do this crazy thing, you crazy person. But this person is like that, and maybe you're kind of like the that you balance, yeah, because we have justice, it's with balance. Yeah, you guys have a very balanced relationship, so I wouldn't doubt it if you were more of the person that's like maybe Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, where you are more grounded and stability is like very important to you. You plan things out, you have more of a routine, a structure, you're more organized, you think things through, you're more strategic and methodical and just that kind of energy. Um, yeah, I don't know. You guys will definitely balance out each other very well, and there's a lot of compatibility there because we have this like balanced energy here. But yeah, so that is your future spouse. That is who you're going to marry. I really hope that you enjoyed this video and it resonated with you. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Hi, Brow Free. Welcome to your reading. So if you chose this Sunstone Crystal, this is going to be a reading all about your future spouse. So who are you going to marry? So this is the first card. You chose the Wheel of Fortune. So because you chose this card, I'm assuming that your intuition was calling you to this energy. So as far as who your future spouse is, this is Sagittarius energy. This is Jupiter. So they could be a Sagittarius or somebody that's just kind of more in that free flowing energy, somebody who's more adventurous, spontaneous, kind of go with the flow type of person. Maybe they like to travel and they have this expansive energy, this kind of larger than life energy that is coming through. This could also be representative of how you are going to meet your future spouse. It could be that you kind of get aligned with them, like just kind of spontaneously, serendipitously. They kind of just show up in your life out of nowhere. You weren't expecting them, and here they are. So it's kind of giving me that kind of energy where it's not expected and it's kind of happening in divine timing and order. So let's pull some more cards. Let's see. Who is pile 3 going to marry? Who is the future spouse? We have North Node, Destiny. And the Wheel of Fortune is about destiny. This is about like a card of destiny. So it's destined. Like how you're going to meet your future spouse is destined. Who you are supposed to be with is destined. It's already kind of like written in the stars, like it's written in your soul contract. Look at that. We have Sagittarius, the Voyager. So yeah, this person has strong Sagittarius energy. And they might be very philosophical, just very positive, happy-go-lucky, enthusiastic, energetic. It's just very adventurous, blunt, straightforward. They really enjoy life experiences, taking risks, trying new things, tender energy. We have diligence. So this person is very diligent and very, we have transformation at the bottom. So yeah, this person is very focused and diligent and like the things that they want. They want something and they put in the work and the effort to get it. They're responsible. This person's a very responsible person. Despite their impulsive, free-spirited, adventurous, spontaneous energy, they're also very, it seems to be grounded. We have reconciliation, and this could be the one. So is reconciliation coming out? Your future spouse could be somebody that you already know or that you have already met. And if that applies, like an ex that you have oh my gosh, we have released your ex at the bottom. The time has come to clear your energy. So with this coming out, this could be somebody that you have released already from your past that was maybe it was the wrong timing. It wasn't, the timing doesn't align, but it's somebody that you feel very strong connection to. So it could be that kind of a relationship or somebody from your past even that you're reconciling with so that you already know. This could also be from a past life so that you guys are soulmates. You guys have had past lives together, past life connection, and that is going to be your future spouse. And this could be the one. So maybe with the energy, so if it is a past person, I feel like you've already met the romantic partner you seek. Okay, so you could definitely already know your future spouse, and you have an inclination that this person could be the one. Or if you're not with them right now, you were with them in the past. It's like you had this feeling like, oh, I feel like that person's my soulmate. I feel like that person was the one, but somehow it didn't align. It didn't work out. You guys couldn't get together, and then you guys have this reconciliation where you're like, okay, like now I'm sure like this person is my person. This is the person that you're going to marry, but because of like timing and delays and this and that, like it just couldn't align. It couldn't work together because it's part of your karma. There's a lot of karma here as well to fulfill between you guys, to work out between you guys. So maybe that's what's kind of blocking this. That's not for all of you. Obviously only take that if that's your situation. Okay. Who is Pile Free's future spouse? Who is pile 3 going to marry? Who is this person? Oh my gosh. So we have the Six of Cups, which is literally the card of reconciliation, somebody from your past. So that's an extra confirmation there with that. We have Strength and the Emperor. Wow. These are major comments here. So Strength is Leo energy. We have the King of Swords. Temperance. That's more Sagittarius. Okay, so we have Sagittarius energy coming out 3 times now. This person is just they're wild. This person is wild. 4 of Wands at the bottom. Wow, reconciliation again. Okay, so this person could definitely be somebody that you have known, like you know from your past. Or even from childhood, like a childhood friend. Somebody you've been apart from with temperance, away from, you've gained a lot of strength. But I feel like this person themselves is coming through as very strong. So maybe they could be physically very strong, very toned. Their body is very, muscular. They're very physically attractive. They could have like wild hair. And they could be somebody that just has like this loud and proud energy with that Leo energy coming through, and that Aries as well. Very fiery. Yeah, this person is very passionate and fiery. But also with the King of Swords, very logical. And it's funny how that's right under diligence. So they're not just impulsive and like, okay, I want something, I'm gonna go get it. They think things through. They make decisions based off of their passion, like wherever their soul is kind of driving them, but also off of logic, like what makes sense, what is practical. And they're very tempered, right? So they have a very good balance between those two aspects of themselves. But I feel like they will be a very loyal spouse to you, a very trustworthy, loyal spouse. They're very intelligent. King of Swords is giving me Aquarius energy. They're very intelligent, very knowledgeable, great communicators, great conversationalists. They could be very techy, like into technology or digitally advanced. That could be like their job. Kind of very like blunt though, very blunt and straightforward. And this person, your future spouse, is gonna feel like home to you. They're gonna feel like a place of comfort. And I think also when you meet your spouse, it's gonna be this knowing. It's gonna feel like I know you, like a familiar feeling. Well, either because you already know them, right? It's like, oh yeah, we dated already, or I met you already, or whatever. Or if you don't know them from this lifetime, when you meet them with this reconciliation, it's like you're finally reconciled with your soulmate. Like you're finally reconciled with your person that you're meant to be with. And it feels like this feeling of, yes, it's a knowing. It's a knowing that this person is the one for you. It's a knowing that this is going to be the person that you're going to be with. It feels destined, right? It feels destined. It feels like it's meant to be. It feels like just aligned. Like everything just kind of came together and aligned for you guys. That's kind of what I'm getting from that. It's like a happy reunion, a very strong emotional connection and recognition that this is your person. It's kind of just like a knowing. What else can you tell me about who pile 3 will marry? Oh my gosh, 9 of Wands. This guy keeps coming up, but nevertheless, that is more Sagittarius energy. So this person is wild. This person's passionate, exciting, excitable, determined, just very impulsive, right? Like quick to take action, but also very wise. So they have a lot of wisdom. And so this is Virgo energy, very analytical, very intelligent, and they like to learn, they like to study just weird random things, they just like to gain knowledge. And that's how I was saying, like maybe like to read books a lot or just learn new information, especially technological science, like a very science minded person. I'm very passionate about that though. And um this person seems to be kind of a loner. They kind of they go off on their own and they do their own thing. Sagittarius energy is very free spirited, very like I'm gonna do my thing and no one's gonna stop me. I seek my own truth. And the hermit is, just kind of following your own divine light or the light of the divine and just your own soul. So this person is driven by their soul. And but like I said, it's mixed with like thoughtfulness, like they do think things through. And a lot of there I feel like this person is very self-aware. Five of Wands, very competitive though. Yeah, a lot of fiery competitive energy. um but the hermit though, I'm mainly getting kind of like a loner, kind of somebody who really likes to spend time alone, likes to be in solitude, likes to learn a lot of things on their own, maybe likes to self-reflect. But there's a lot of comparison energy, competitive energy. Maybe this person's a fighter. I don't know. They fight for a living, or this is like chaotic conflict energy. So maybe they have just very chaotic energy. The High Priestess. There's something unknown about this person. There's something mysterious about this person, your future spouse. They're kind of hard to read. They could be a bit secretive. Yeah, that's like with the Hermit coming through too. They're kind of, yeah, like loners. They keep to themselves, but they're very vibrant and radiant. So it's not like they're not friendly. They have a very warm and comforting presence, especially to you. That's what you're going to feel. But they also have this element of like mystery of like, well, who are you though? Like, who are you below this facade that you put on? Like, or even like, who are you below this big, fiery, crazy, adventurous spirit? Like, who are you underneath that? I think they hide it very well. Like, they're two faces. Maybe they only show one to the world and then they have this whole other side to them. Maybe they're really good at taming one side to them and just very stoic. With Temperance energy here, sorry, give me just one sec. I don't know, there is like a sense of like wisdom to this person, this deeper, I don't know, like something deeper that is not being shown to just everybody. Like whatever you see on the surface for this person is not all there is. Like there's so much more that meets the eye than meets the eye with this person. There's a lot below the surface that you just have to take your time and have patience with to get to know. So you have a lot of Sagittarius energy and Temperance card I saw twice, and it's almost like you need to be patient with this person for them to open up to you, for you to see that side to them. What else can you tell me about this person? Who is Tile Free going to marry? We have the Eight of... Oh my gosh, wow. So the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. Yeah, so maybe this is you guys. Like maybe if this person is from your past and like you know them, like, maybe somebody walked away from somebody. The Eight of Cups, like somebody wasn't emotionally fulfilled. There was a lot of fear in this connection. There was a lot of limitations, a lot of blocked energy, but like your own blocked energy, and maybe like projecting your fears onto the other, or just like self-deprecating behaviors and thoughts, self-sabotage, addictions. fear, insecurity, jealousy, right? A lot of jealousy may be in this connection, where you have to go off on your own and kind of go within and heal. Coming out as the wounded warrior, just fighting a lot of battles between each other, and kind of, yeah, a lot of battles that have been fought, and going on a soul searching journey, like walking away and finding yourself, going into your own shadow, to the darkness, to the hermit, right? Going into hermit mode to discover who you are, and just like connecting with yourself, healing with temperance, a lot of healing, so that you can have this new beginning with this person. So that could be for those who were in a relationship, or this is a past person where that was the case. But let's just try to see. Let's pull some cards from this deck. What else can you tell me about who a Pile Hermit is going to marry? Or what that relationship is going to be like? We have the Six of Cups again. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, and the real portrait. So there's a lot of synchronicities in this reading, which just tells me that you guys probably have a lot of synchronicities that you see in your life regarding this person, or regarding something that you just keep getting messages about, like something maybe you're just seeing a lot of synchronicities, period. So that's kind of like indicating that, okay, your spouse is near, like this person, that you're supposed to be with and marry is coming into your life. So if you are seeing a lot of number patterns, symbols, getting intuitive messages, repeating messages, just in whatever way, shape, or form, I feel like that's kind of them and the universe, kind of communicating to you that they are coming into your life. Also, though, if you're seeing signs about this person, like if you do have someone in your mind that you were in a relationship with, or you had a falling out with, or you guys are in separation or whatever, and you think this person's your person and this is resonating with you, then if you're seeing signs specifically regarding that connection or that person, pay attention to that, because that's saying that, yeah, this is your person. There's going to be reconciliation here with Six of Cups. Like, there's a reunion. You guys are soulmates. You guys have shared either a past life together in this lifetime, or past lives together in past lives, and this is destined. This is the wheel of fortune. You're destined to be with this person, and this is part of your karmic, the karmic cycle that has to take place as well, until you guys come together. So there's just things that you guys need to heal, I guess. And right, with the Seven of Pentacles at the bottom, this is showing that there's been a lot of waiting, a lot of patience, a lot of reevaluating of what kind of seeds are you planting, and what seeds do you want to water, and how do you want to go forward in this connection? Who do you want to be? How do you want to go forward within yourself in this connection? Like, what kind of a person do you want to be? What kind of relationship do you want this to be? Where do you want to invest your energy and your effort? It's like that's what this time apart has been about, is like really going within and doing that deep dive and that soul searching to address the blocks, the fears, right, with the Eight of Swords. And so there's needed to be time. There's needed to be a lot of patience, maybe a lot of stagnancy. Maybe you're right now in that situation. And this is saying that you are going to have a reconciliation in divine timing. It's going to be reconciliation in at a time where you're not expecting it. It's going to kind of happen out of nowhere. You're not going to expect it. It's going to be random. It's just going to kind of come in. It's going to be a surprise, but it's going to be destined. It's going to be in the perfect timing that you need this to happen. Yeah, there's been a transformation in this connection. Let me get a final card. Pile for you. What else can you tell me about who Pile for you with her? We have soon. There you go. Mirroring and intense feelings of love. Oh my gosh, yeah. Wish come true. So your wish is coming true. So stop controlling this situation. You already met the one. Okay, how many confirmations do we need in this pile? I don't know why I resist the confirmations, but you know what? This is like the fourth one now in this reading. So I'm pretty sure that most of pile 3 has already met the one. You're either already with this person, you maybe this resonates, you guys have had this separation or fight and now you're back together, or you're in the separation, or I don't know, like something where you already know this person from the past and maybe you just never got a chance to actually be with them. I don't know, but you've already met this person. You need to stop controlling the situation and let it unfold naturally. This is going to be a wish come true. You're going to get what it is that you want and you desire. It's going to happen soon. You guys are mirroring back to each other intense feelings of love. So this person feels very intensely for you and they love you very, very deeply and a lot. And you guys are mirroring that back to each other. So it is reciprocated, it is mutual. Okay. Um, and also you guys might be mirroring each other's like energy as well, where like whatever healing you're doing, whatever epiphanies you're having, whatever transformation you're going through, this person's also realizing those things and going through that. And maybe that's why those synchronicities are showing up, to show that like, hey, you guys are both on the same page, you're both going through the same thing. If this is no context, right? Like if you don't know what's going on with your person, then like they're also doing what you're doing. But if you guys are talking, it's like you guys are on the same page. You guys are both on the same page about what you want from each other, how you feel about each other, and where you want this relationship to go. Okay? This is a wish come true for both of you. But you need to stop controlling the situation. Let go of control, stop forcing it, surrender, let it go, let it unfold naturally. And I think that's when everything's going to really align in the perfect way. Destined, right? It's destined. It's going to align in the most destined way. And I do think it's going to happen fast because we have a lot of Sagittarius energy and that's quick moving. I mean, that's all about travel and speed and movement, right? Expansion. And we had all the Sagittarius energy coming through. So I just feel like this is going to literally happen very soon, unexpected, out of nowhere. It's going to be a surprise. And yeah. So that's what I have for you, pile 3. I really hope that resonated a bit to you. If it did, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And I really hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.